Welcome to another episode of Bitches Breakdown. We are 2 weeks from the WrestleMania 42, live from Las Vegas. So that means we are almost there. So we're going to cover 2 Raws, 1 SmackDown. We're going to cover the March Madness, the Elite 8, and how my Final 4 picks either stood tall or crumbled like a cookie. Then you got elephant in the room, Tiger Woods, his substance, car accidents, the huge, and Jaden Ivey's beef with the alphabet people. And then NBA season is coming to a close in a matter of weeks, 11 days to be exact, all April 12th, 2026. The regular season will be over and we'll be in the playoffs. So a lot of divisions got clinched, and I'll let you know which ones, and I'll let you know which ones still needs to be taken care of. So that and more on Bitches Breakdown.
Hey everyone, it's Bishop. I got something special for you today. On the next bonus episode, I'm breaking down the top 4 teams in college basketball, giving you my insider's take and predictions you won't hear anywhere else. Plus, I'll dive into Vince Russo and John Cena's AEW talk and why he's crazy. No fluff, just straight analysis. This episode is exclusive to my Patreon supporters. For just a few bucks a month, you got bonus episodes like this, exclusive merch, and even a chance to ask me questions directly on a live Q&A session. So if you want in, join the crew now. The link will be in the description, and I'd love to have you on board and make sure you never miss the inside scoop. So deuces. Ooses.
So before we get into this episode, if you hadn't noticed, we got a new banger. A new banger for our intro song. Brought to you by the greatest band that you never heard of, Concrete Angels. You need to check out their Spotify, check out their Apple Music, follow them on X, follow them on TikTok, follow them everywhere, because you need to be a part of this party, because they are the truth. So I'm deeply gratified that they let me use their song in my intro and my outro. So we're going to be banging out hits, so make sure you check them out. And if you like what I'm wearing, check it out. If you want swag like this, either follow my Patreon or send me a private message, and maybe we can work something out and I can send y'all some Bishop Breakdown merch. You feel me? So let me know, and let's get started into this Monday Night Raw from last week. You had the Usos, you had the LA Knights, you had the Visions, and they just beefing left and right, left and right, left and right. Knucks everywhere, everyone beating up everybody, nothing got accomplished. And the Usos are just there. And then fast forward later in the show, we got Usos, you got CM Punk, you got Roman Reigns, and CM Punk looking like, he popping off at the mouth, and Jay's like, you better go smash him, dog. And that's what he did. Spear, Superman punch, through the table, whatever. And then fast forward to this Monday, you got a title match, and the Usos, they get new music, so no more yeeting. I don't know why, but that's what they feel is important. And IShow Speed decided to be cursed, and because he's cursed, everybody else gets the SOL, and he helped Logan unwillingly become the new tag team champions. Then you got earlier in the show, you had Stephanie McMahon with the worst slap to Cody Rhodes I've ever seen in my life. Like, she need to go back to the gym, because that was just terrible. Terrible. How's she gonna slap him? And he's like I've seen her slap people, like Orton and other people like that, and that was a love tap. Do better. Cody, make her do better. And then, the email that Pierce told that Paul Heyman need to read, that Seth Rollins is medically cleared. And he got released by the police, and he comes out and hits him with a chair, and then who comes out and beats him up? Gunther. So I guess everybody's hurt, so no Braun Breaker, no Rey Mysterio, so they's like, well, we got two big stars, so let's have them fight. Well, they got 2 weeks. They better do something, because if not, that storyline sucks. It's gonna be a good match. I get it, but if the storyline's not where it's supposed to be, who cares? You know, I know they're pivoting, and I give them that, but you got 2 weeks to impress me, or this is just stupid. And Gunther better win, because there's no reason that Seth Rollins needs to beat Gunther. Try harder, try better, do better. So let's talk SmackDown. Oh, actually, before we get to that, let's talk the pull-apart brawl. CM Punk repaid Roman Reigns, so GTS through the table, blah, blah, blah. No Usos to help. I don't know what they were doing, crying, because they lost their tag team titles. But that pull-apart brawl was better than SmackDown. But you had one earlier who stopped the two biggest beasts in the world, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar, and you couldn't stop Roman Reigns and CM Punk. They got loose and they still be able to do their moves. Come on, bro. You should have not done that at all. Done something different. But that's what you want to do, and that's the garbage that I see on my television. And then SmackDown, you had Munchkin Roll, not Jelly Roll, because he lost all that week, so he's a Munchkin Roll, or a Timbit Roll. Gets RKO'd by the man Randy Orton. Matt Cardone gets dog walked by Randy Orton. So, besides him beating up Cody's wife or RKO and Stephanie, like, I don't see anything that's going to get people to stop, singing the song, chanting his name, posing with him. So Cody, you're gonna be turned by default again, like you were last year. And then Drew versus Jacob Fatu match is unsanctioned or non-sanctioned, but it's official. Everyone says it's going to be a Hell in a Cell. I mean, still they got 2 weeks to make it Hell in a Cell, but I think they're just going to do the street fight, unsanctioned, whatever. And then the tag team women's division of 4-way, like I predicted, boring. Like JD from New York, boring, and it's a mess. And I don't care. Bellas, take it from here.
This episode is brought to you by W Energy, the clean energy drink mix built for gamers, creators, and grinders like us. No jitters, no crash, no artificial dyes, just smooth, long-lasting focus whenever I'm breaking down WWE storylines, debating NBA, or just recording late at night. It's zero sugars, packed with vitamins and nutrients, and it actually keeps you locked in without the shaky feeling. Head to w.gg and use code Bishop's Breakdown at checkout and save 10%. So level up your energy and let's get back to the breakdown. And thanks for supporting the show.
So let's talk March Madness Elite 8. Duke out. Duke didn't play to win. UConn played to win. UConn thought maybe they had a chance, and they did it. Duke just played like they're supposed to be there, and they're going to be there, but they didn't play to the final buzzer. That's the way the cookie crumbles, but it tore up my Final Four. I only got 2 picks right, Arizona, Michigan. And with that being said, I think my honest 100% opinion, the winner of the Arizona-Michigan game will be the national champions. I think the 2 best teams in the nation, and the winner of that game will be raising the banners. My pick is Michigan, obviously, but I can see Arizona pulling out the victory too. And the other one, I think UConn. They're going to ride that momentum against Duke, and it's going to be Michigan versus UConn. So let's talk elephant in the room. Tiger Woods, another accident, another involvement in substance, pills, people are thinking. He's crying out for help. I know he's gone through 1 billion surgeries on his back, his legs, his ankles, his shoulders. Like, he's probably a Terminator at this point. But he needs help. He clearly is not thinking straight. He's just going through the motions and doing what people think he should be doing. He might need to retire. Like, his legacy is dying as we speak. But that's not important if the man ain't around. And now it's gonna be all these what ifs. What if I stopped him? What if I was there? I mean, he's worth $1 billion. Why can't he get an Uber or a Lyft? Hell, email bishopbreakdown@gmail.com and I'll come drive you every day, brother. Like, he needs some help, and people need to stop saying yes and just help the man. Because he's important to history, not just golf history, but African American history. I mean, there's a lot of people playing golf right now that didn't even think that was even a sport that they could do until this man stepped on the scene. So treasure this man. He's a treasure, and he needs help. And hopefully he gets his help that he needs. Let's talk Jaden Ivey and his beef with the alphabet people. I mean, he said some controversial stuff. You know, men are supposed to be men, women, yeah, whatever. Christian thing, you know, using his beliefs and freedom of speech. And Chicago Bulls said, bye. Like they're a team of virtue or something. So it's not a good look for the NBA. It's not a good look for anybody. So like these billion-dollar athletes have all this clout, have all these people coming for their opinions, and when they give it to them, they get punished for it. Most people don't care what I gotta say. I can say all that stuff to the mountains. No one cares. But Jaden Ivey, with his $1 million contract, with his probably hundreds and thousands of followers, they care. So he has a platform to do those things. And if you won't let him have that platform, then what are we doing? These guys are here to let people know how they feel, and then you can have conversations from then on. But if you just sugarcoat everything and just say what needs to be said, then nobody gets anything out of it. It's just so lose for everybody. And I'm not here to lose, because I'm here to win, like T-Pain said. So let's end this with the NBA divisions that have been clinched already. You got the Northwest Division clinched by the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got the Southwest Division clinched by San Antonio Spurs. You got the Pacific Division by the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Central Division by yours and mine's Detroit Pistons. But the Atlantic Division has a two-team, race, basically. You got the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Because every other team is about 9 games back. So they will have to go on to the worst streak of games and lose all their games. And then the Cavs have to win all their games. I don't see that happening now this close to the end of the season. I mean, there's 11 games left. And if the Celtics win this division, they are going to be dangerous. Because no one gave him no credit. Because I didn't think Tatum was coming back this year. I was like, why would he? And he came back, and they went on a tear. And watch out for them. They've been there before. They know how to win. So they need to be taken out often and early. So if you like what I just said, like and subscribe. Comment below. If you want a shirt, comment below. Send me an email at bishopsbreakdown@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, because I might be dropping a video. I've been watching a lot of videos on, content creators about, trading cards, basketball, football, baseball, wrestling, UFC, soccer, and maybe I'll buy some hobby packs and do a little pack opening, or maybe not, because they had no good luck either, and they were spending thousands. I'm more like spending like 50s, but we'll see. We'll see. With that being said, deuces. Ooses.